I like that favorite. Rock it up, it's showtime! Here's Scotty! Butter Chuckster in the house! Pop right up, everybody!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Good at the Wood Show. Sorry about the delay. I'm Scott Nature. I'll be your host. I'll be a host for the next couple weeks. So, y'all ready for the show finally? Let's shoot it over to the weather doctor, see what's going on with the weather today.
All right. All right, y'all. I just want to remind you we are now officially statewide. So thank you all Kentuckians for listening to this. And thank you for also watching this. And I want to give a big shout out to Kathy Tabell from Spectrum One. Yes. We are so glad that she could come. And the special guest is waiting in the green room too, which we'll get to that in a bit. But, yeah, we have a great, we have a great weekend of events coming up, but most of them are indoors, so thank God for that. But, as I was going to say though, we have the weather forecast for the next upcoming week. The next upcoming week starting from today. Today's going to be the high 36 and the low 31. And it's going to be mostly cloudy. And starting after 7 tonight between 7 to 10 p.m. There's a little bit of rain snow mix, but it's not going to be that bad. But their scene's going to change to all rain by tomorrow mid-morning. So some areas can see a little dusting, but it's not going to stick around because it's going to be the high 52 tomorrow. And it's going to be 100% chance of rain, so basically rain all day. And I have to warn you guys, remember the last system that came through last weekend?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, the same thing's going to be happening again. We're going to be seeing winds that could be near 50 miles an hour at times. So I must say, please, with a big capital P, bring your loose property inside your house or your garage. So that way it does not become projectiles and hurt anybody. Yeah, and just, just be careful. You have to be outside for any reason tomorrow. And also Sunday, we're going to be going over the cliff with temperatures. The temperatures are going to be dropping down like a rock, hitting the bottom of a lake. So, that's my terminology. So, anyway, Sunday's going to be the high of 23 and a low of 12. So, yeah, the high of 23 on Sunday and a low of 12 again. So, it's going to be mostly sunny. That's a good thing, but still, even if the sun's out, it's still going to be bitter cold. So, just be sure you bundle up. Be sure you bundle up, and don't be outside for no long duration if you don't have to. And Monday, everybody know what Monday is?
Monday.
Say it again, loud, proud, everybody. That's right. And what happens on that day? Yes. Redwood is closed on Monday. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And
He was for biblical rights.
yes. Say it again.
He was for biblical rights.
Yes. So everybody finally heard it. So he was the one on that day that did the speech. Anybody remember the speech? Good job, everybody. Good job, BDT, everybody. Yeah, so that's why we're off Monday. Redwood's closed, and it's gonna be a special day. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the first event, which is gonna be the Union Terminal. That's Monday the 20th, and that's gonna be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. From 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it's this thing called Pursuing History, meaning it's gonna be lectures about the speech that he did, and there's gonna be lectures, food, music, vendors, all kinds of stuff going on, and like I said, music, vendors, all that's gonna be going on the 20th, and that's at Union Terminal. The next one we have at the Union Terminal, everybody's probably heard about this on the radio. It's called Destination to the Moon. The Apollo 11. The Apollo 11 from now through February 17th. And it's going to also have speakers too. And they're going to be talking about how this mission went down, and why it was the greatest, pretty much. So, and then the third one we have, for those of you that are Cyclones fans in here, tonight through Sunday, we have the Cyclones Marvel Weekend. You'll get to see Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, and others. And the games Friday and Saturday will be starting at 7:30 p.m. And just to let you all know too, on Sunday, this Sunday the 19th at 3 p.m., there will be a sensory-friendly game for those that can't handle a lot of noise. And, those that can't handle a lot of noise and that have autism, that type of thing, so. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And, great indoor weather events, guys. I'm so glad that, this is a good weekend for indoor weekend events. And before I send it over to Scotty real quick, I must repeat again to you about your loose property, because we've heard a lot about trees down last weekend and stuff. Just please be sure to have your trash cans or anything outdoors. Be sure everything's inside, especially your lawn property. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. Now back to Scotty. Everybody have a great weekend and great next week, y'all.
Sounds like there's going to be a lot going on this weekend. Let's see what's going on in sports.
That's good.
Hey, guys, guys.
What commented?
Number 22 at 7 p.m. Number 10, number at Golden Tech at 7 p.m. Stable at
Perky Burger!
Joey, for a second, come up for Jim at Frank. Joey, can we get Kicking at base, at 7 p.m. Come up for kicking at White State at 7 p.m. Number 13, our state at Bay State. I knew. Come up nothing at Bay Missouri. I see
Number 13, Kentucky, Oscar, at 4 p.m. Number 13, Kentucky, at Georgia at 7 p.m. Big Cats, Basic ECU at 6 p.m. Come up for Big Cats at Temple at 7 p.m. Temple Sports. Go back to Scott.
Sound like a good day in sports also. So let's give it up for our guest, Tim McGee.
It's on. It's got green light.
How you doing today, sir?
I am doing great. How you doing?
Fine.
Thank you for having me here. I'm excited to be here.
It's greatly appreciated. Help. You want to answer some questions for us today?
I'll answer. You shoot those questions, and I'll do the best that I can do to answer them. How about
The first question is, tell us what went wrong with the Bengals this season.
that? What went wrong with the Bengals this season? And let me say this. I don't know what went right with the Bengals this season. But if there was a combination of the perfect storm, they had a young coach, a new coach, a young coach. They lost their star player in A.J. Green. They struggled with injuries, and things just didn't come together for them. But, you know, last year's last year, and this year, and they got some exciting things that should be in the work that hopefully it'll turn around.
That you went to the University of Tennessee also. You also played for the Washington Redskins and Bengals.
Yes.
What was it like to play in the Super Bowl?
Well, there's a couple things there. I did go to the University of Tennessee, although I am in Kentucky Blue Land. And it's okay because my daughter did attend the University of Kentucky and she played soccer there, so I am a Cats fan too. That's possible. It's possible. And like I said, I did play for the Washington Redskins 1 year, so my career went kind of like this. I played 7 years straight with the Bengals, then 1 year with the Redskins, then I came back to Cincinnati because I got homesick. And I played 2 more years there, and then I retired from the National Football League. What was special about that is I got a chance, a once-in-a-lifetime chance to play in the Super Bowl. And it was a fantastic experience. Although we didn't win the game, the experience was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I will cherish from that moment. I have cherished from that moment forward. And it is a big, big part of my career, not just from a player standpoint, but from a fan standpoint, because we're still talking about those Super Bowls, and it's such a highlight in people's lives. Do I think the Bengals will ever make it to the Super Bowl? Boy, you asked some tough questions. Well, I'm going to be the ultimate optimist and say yes. Now, here lies the question. Will it make it in my lifetime? That's what we were hoping for. But I really do believe it's going to be an uphill battle. The AFC North is so tough. The AFC is so tough. So they got their work cut out. But let's be optimistic and let's hope it happens.
right man for the job?
Well, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, he struggled last year, so he has the job, and it's our job to support him, and we want to stay positive and give him a chance. You have to give a coach a chance. Yes, he's young. Yes, things didn't come together as they expected last year. However, you find something to build on. They turned it around in the last couple games, so hopefully they'll carry some momentum into the draft and free agency and really get things done. And he's young. He's a hard worker, so we'll continue to support him.
It seems like the Bengals have had bad luck over the years, or is it bad planning?
Well, I think it's a combination of both. And what happens is, the question was, did the Bengals have bad luck and bad planning? And I think it's a combination of both. And why? Because management had made all the right moves, as we know, and injuries are just so untimely. And anytime you lose your best player in A.J. Green, that's going to have a profound effect on your football team.
Do you think AJ will be back this year?
You know, I don't know. AJ has a couple things going for and against him. He's a free agent, so he can go anywhere he wants to unless the Bengals tag him. But it's going to be very interesting, and I think when we gauge the up-and-coming 2020 season, the number one area of concern is, will AJ be back? I think that will be the biggest impact of the offseason for the Bengals.
Question 4. The Bengals have the #1 draft pick in April. Will be Joe Burrow. Will Joe be the man to turn things around, or will they even draft Joe?
Well, number one, they better draft Joe Burrow. I mean, he's an Ohio product. He checks all the boxes. He's exciting. He can throw. He's smart. He has charisma. He has the look. He has the confidence. So he is the guy that they should draft. With that being said, can he turn it around? I don't think one person can turn it around. And if there would be that one person, I would think it would be A.J. Green, because without A.J. Green, Joe Burrow would not have the weapons that I think he needs to be successful.
They need some offensive line to protect Joe, because without the offensive line, he's going to get killed.
Well, you hit it right on the head, and time we say it over and over. Without protection, he will be counting the lights at Fall Brown Stadium because he'll spend too much time on his back, opposed to upright, where he can make the reads and the throws that's necessary to help the ball club.
Question 5. You were a great receiver for the Bengals, but I'll give you a choice. Who was the best? You, Chad Johnson, Eddie Brown, or Chris Collinsworth, or Carl Perkins?
Carl Pickens? Okay. Well, the question is, who between, was I the best between Carl Pickens, Chad Johnson, Eddie Brown,
or Chris
Collinsworth? Well, I'm going to put myself first. How about that? If I was to really do that, it's first of all, it's so subjective, because we all had great careers and we all have a great amount of respect and like for one another, and we're all friends. But when you look at the numbers, I think you have to go back and you have to gauge it on who did what at what point in time. I was Eddie's protege. I was the 1A guy. Eddie was the 1 guy. So thus, I would always put Eddie ahead of myself. What Chris did prior to me getting there, before his career kind of tailed a little bit due to injuries, I would put him ahead of me. Chad Johnson speaks for itself. One-of-a-kind talent that I was just honored to play with. And I played with all the guys that you named, including Carl Pickens, who was another rare, exceptional talent. So I'm just happy and humbled to be named with those guys because those guys were special players that did special things for our teams in our community.
Why, question 6, why did you decide to remain in Cincinnati after your playing days since you are from Cleveland?
Yeah, like you said, I'm originally from Cleveland. I went to school in Knoxville, Tennessee. So this was kind of a midpoint for me and my family. And Cincinnati the greater Cincinnati area is a phenomenal area to raise a family. It's second to none. The school system, the people, the atmosphere, the community as a whole. And my wife and I just made a very conscious decision during my career. We had actually lived in Orlando in the off season to get away from the cold weather. But once my oldest daughter got of age to go to kindergarten, we decided that this was the community we wanted to be a part of, and it's been that way ever since.
Question 8, tell us a little bit about your family. I understand one of your daughters is a pretty good athlete.
Well, I like to joke and say my daughters get their athleticism from their mother and their smarts from their dad. And we know that's stretching it a little bit. But I'll tell you, I've been married 32 years to my wife, Yolanda. We call her Mickey. And I have 3 daughters. My oldest daughter did play soccer at the University of Kentucky. All my kids went to Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy, and they graduated from Ursuline Academy up in Blue Ash. And again, Keandra went to the University of Kentucky, and she played soccer there 4 years. And my middle daughter, Lanisa, went to Princeton University, and now she's in medical school at Emory Medical School in Atlanta. And my baby went to Ohio U, and she's right now in graduate school at Ohio U. So life is great. Thank you. But again, they're all high academic achievers, and they got that from me. Joke. I got the jokester right here, so I got the weather jokester, so I got to be a little jokester here too.
Question 9, what keeps you busy these days?
What keeps me busy these days? Well, fortunately for myself, I've gotten to the age where I'm trying to slow it down with the kids and the soccer and the school and the travel and the career. So nowadays I'm trying to slow down. I still have a lot of business interests in the community. I still do radio for WLW. I do TV for Channel 5. So I stay busy, but I'm trying to kind of slow it down a little bit as I reach the prime age of or enter into retirement age. I'm just trying to take it easy a little bit and really relax and enjoy myself. And now I got quality time that I can spend with my wife one-on-one. Hey, this is a pretty good crowd. I have to keep you guys around. You have to put my self-esteem with all this clapping.
This is a 2-part question. What do you think about our operation here at Beverly?
Well, first of all, the question was, what do I think about the operations here? It's phenomenal. When I walked in the door, and of course, first of all, I'd like to thank Andy Furman for inviting me. I thought it was wonderful. Now, if I can only get AM and PM together, then I would actually be on time because I thought it was 9:30 PM. So that's something I appreciate the opportunity. When I came in the door, Mr. Furman talked about what a special program this was. And sometimes we use words that really don't describe the atmosphere or don't describe what's the true essence of what we're doing. But the description of phenomenal fits this mode. And what they're doing here and what you guys are doing here is phenomenal. It is truly phenomenal.
coming up March the 6th, called the Redwood Express. Maybe if you have time,
March 6th,
yeah.
I'm in.
Maybe if you have
That's on
time,
my
I'm in.
birthday's on. March 21st.
come and join us at Paul Brown Stadium.
I'm in. You hear that, Mr. Furman? I'm in. And I will make sure I have that on my schedule for the right time, not the wrong time.
That's
How about
PM.
that?
PM.
PM. I will not show up at 9 a.m. this time.
Well, that's our show for today. We want to thank Teal McGee for coming and joining us. We'll see you next week.
But thank you for having me. I sure appreciate it. Thank you.